Today I woke up to machinery. I feel rough as frig, as you can probably tell, and it's raining outside, so it's a bit of a weird day. I mean, it's very usual for me to be woken up by machinery, but usually I just like get up, get out, that kind of thing, but I have no plans to leave the van today, which means I am kind of stuck here in the noise. What I wanted to show you is the reality of that and how I am going to go about my day. I'm going to try and get myself in some kind of zen state despite the barking noise just being relentless. So thank you so much for coming along with me, and this is a noisy, realistic day in my life. Even though I woke up pretty rough, being woken up by machinery, and you can probably still hear the machinery, I do have these non-negotiables in my life, which are, you know, to make myself ready every day, not to mong out in bed. If I can do my skincare and just, you know, make myself feel kind of together, it really helps with the kind of like ADHD symptoms. And I know it's not possible every single day to be 100% to show up, but it's just a case of doing what I can do. By the way, I just put some micellar water onto my wet wipe. I just wash my face like that. And in between every layer, I just fan myself. I got this cute little fan in Daiso in Japan. Along with these, I got these at Universal Studios with my friends. Safe to say that today has been a bit rough already, rough around the edges, and I just thought I need to film a video, and probably you guys appreciate me being more realistic than showing you like the super polished versions, and I do love those like polished van life versions. That's like what I really enjoy to watch. However, I also really appreciate when people show the realities of van life, and my reality is that my van is placed somewhere very noisy, so I don't often get to enjoy the peace and quiet very much other than on the weekends. And so I just wanted to show you that actually van life is amazing. It's a very nice way to live. I really enjoy it. However, it's not perfect, and especially given I'm in the renovations phase, it means that, yeah, things are loud, and until I'm like properly traveling, it's probably gonna continue to be like that. So there we are. It's just the way it is, isn't it? I just toned my face with this like simple facial toner. I just bought this in Aldi, I think. This was one of those, I needed a cream very quickly and I didn't really have many resources other than an Aldi. But actually I love this cream. It's so thick. It's made my skin really nice. It's got a little bit of SPF in it. And just one of the final things that I like to do is I'll just tidy up my eyebrows, just because I feel like it frames my whole face. It makes me feel put together. I'm not going to wear any makeup today. Before I started filming this, I was chatting to my dad, and he is fixing my sink chopping board as we speak, because it doesn't really fit into my sink, and it's very hard to cook when it's like that, because everything's like moving around, you have less surface area to work with, and I really want to be able to cook properly in here I worry that my diet has kind of gone down the pan since doing van life, because I just don't feel like I can cook very well in here yet. But hopefully this is all going to change pretty soon. The big thing for me is that I don't have water. Also, I'm thinking I should probably put some little stars on my face. The only thing about this is the hearts don't really stay the right shape. Anyway, this is what we're doing today. This is this brand, PETA approved, vegan. We love to see it. I am really into this one. This is Blossom. This is a Superdrug brand, and it's part of the Layering Lab, but this is my favorite one. I think it's a dupe of Alien, but again, Alien is not vegan from what I know, but this one is, so I really like this one. I'll give this one a shake. I don't know what this is, to be honest. I just needed something, so and I literally just put this like on the ends, mainly on the ends, and then just the bits that are not my scalp. Hopefully that's gonna stop any split ends from occurring. Hi! Sorry, I locked you out then. Look who's here! Dad's doing my chopping board now.
You just got to take a little bit off at a time, but I think, yeah, I mean, it's okay, just take a little bit more off there, and then you just got to take a little bit off at a time, because you haven't got a proper, it's a funny shape, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you take too much off, it'll just fall through into the bottom, and then it's just pointless.
Right. Well, have fun. Thank you very much. The first call to action is to move everything off the table. I'll probably put them on my bed and then shut my curtains to avoid any dust getting up there. I believe that the doors are finished for all 6 cupboard fronts, so that might be something to look into today. I know that they're very rough on the top, and the idea is basically to paint over them with some white paint and then sand it down. So it would be cool if I could get that done today, but I'm not going to put pressure on myself because, as I said, I'm very low energy. Got woken up by machinery, or woke up and there was machinery and it gave me a panic attack, so that's great. I'm not going to push myself, but I am going to do what I can because I feel like... Hi! Ooh.
Alright, so close.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm just gonna sand it down on the edges just so it falls in. I'm gonna give it a quick sand anyway.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's just like 1 mil.
Yeah, sorry, the microphone's on.
It's just like 1 mil.
Awesome, thanks, Dad.
Just like it. It is 1 mil.
Just 1 mil. That looks great. Thank you.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that's gonna make such a difference. Thank you.
For making food in a minute, I'll have the giant, what are they called? Butter beans. Giant butter beans, tahini, and...
I've got a box of sawdust somewhere in the compost toilet.
I love that.
Alright. Yay, that looks really nice. Okay, so that's great. That means that I can actually chop in here properly without it just being all over the place. Yay! So that's another great thing that's done. Let's get sorting. We're gonna move everything off of this table. Nearly done, so just gonna carry on. Oh my god, my hair is crazy today. I might just put it out. Just put it out my face. Big foreheads are in, huh? Yeah. So this is the damage. My cat is gonna be so pissed if she comes in and sees this, because it means that she's not gonna be able to sleep up here. Oh wow, it's just for one day. Tiny space living. I don't know what we're gonna do. This is turning into quite a big task and I wasn't expecting it to be that big. But on the plus, I've realized I love what this table looks like when it's clear. And I'm wondering if I can keep it somewhat clear, I might have a bit of a sort out when it comes to putting everything back. These are going to be the fronts of my cupboards up here, and I've got 6 of them. And I figured before I do anything, apologies, Mill's going now. Sorry about the noise. Welcome to van life. Renovation van life anyway. I'm going to pick the side that I like the best. Probably it's going to be like the flattest side, right? And then I'm going to paint it white and then wait for that to dry and then sand it. And hopefully by the time that's all done this evening, Dad is going to put them up for me. So I'm going to have cupboard fronts today. Very excited about that. Got my paint here, which has lasted me so long. It's been outside, which is why it looks so gammy, but it's honestly fine. She says, ew, that looks so gross. Ew. But this is why we stir it up. Who's come to visit me? Hello. Hi, pretty girl. Hello. How are you? She came in for her biscuits. Now she's run out of biscuits. It's very different in here, doesn't it, Toothless? Yes, doesn't it? It's very different. New cupboards today. I just finished taking the cupboard fronts off the cupboards and I am exhausted. Now I've got to sand and caulk and then paint. But these things do take time. I'm aware of that. Baby. So now I'm going to take my caulk and we're going to fill in some things and it should be good. Caulking is fun and it's easy. So that was really hard work, by the way, just like having to hold shit up and like keep my arms up. I really need to lift some weights, I think. I've just noticed some bits that need sanding like manually, so I'm just gonna go in with this little sanding disc. I'm just gonna go underneath this bit with my hand. So I've just gone ahead and like removed these shelves from the cupboard, but I've realized that there's such a botch job, and to be honest the whole inside of the cupboard is a bit of a botch job as well, painting wise, and so I feel like I wasn't gonna sand it because it's just so much effort, but I'm thinking I should probably give it all a little sand before I paint, and then I'll just go over it with a coat of paint. So that's the next call to action. So look at everything I've done. It all looks very clean and crisp now, which is exactly how I wanted it. I've got a fan on it as well. It's just drying. This is the current state. It's pretty clear. I've got to sand this bench again because I've filled in a hole over here and I've got paint on it, so I need to sand that. And then all of my stuff is up here. My curtain fell down. It's been a bit manic, but it's fine. And then on here I've got a tapestry on my sofa to stop all of the shit from getting on my sofa. And so far, so good. Basically, it's just a case of waiting for the paint to dry now, and then I can put the shelves back in. Once the shelves are in, then I can put all my stuff back in it. But for now, I'm going to go help my dad with a couple of things and just kind of take it easy because, as I said this morning, I'm exhausted, and for some reason I've chosen like a massive job to do on the day that I'm really tired. But to be fair, I did feel like I just wanted to like move around, like even though I'm tired. Do you know what I mean? Like when you feel tired and then you just need to move in order to stay alive. So that's me today, and I'm really proud of the amount that I've managed to get done because it's a lot, honestly. I'll catch you guys later on when we're back to renovations. Okay, we're back. Oh my goodness. So I have just been quite busy outside helping dad with some stuff, and during that time all the paint is dry now and it's looking so good. I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna move all of my clothes back into the cupboard. And by the way, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. I am a new channel, I'm trying to find my crowd still, and if you enjoy this kind of content, the wishing pod, my little van life journey, I'd really love you to come join me for the rest of it, because there's still so much to do. As well as that, I do a lot of like big sister chats and like advice giving. I've learned a lot in the last lifetime. It's been a very long day. I was very tired when I woke up, and I think just getting busy has been really helpful. I'm a little bit worried about my back, to be honest, because I'm hypermobile and that has caused me quite a lot of pain in the past. I'm a little worried that I'm going to be in pain tonight. I'll make a video on this as well. I think this would be a really interesting topic to talk about, like what it's like to have chronic pain and what it's like, what my journey has been through that, because I didn't even know that I was hypermobile until like less than a year ago, and that knowledge alone has completely changed my life. So let me know if you want like videos on that, because it's been a balancing act, learning how to be productive and get everything that I want done, as well as being gentle with myself. I'm a big believer in slow living. With that being said, let's get this van sorted. It's about 8:20 now. I've just been like faffing around, getting my place back in order. I really need to eat something. It's not often that I'll cook past 8 just because like metabolism, but I thought I can have like a quick meal. I should probably eat something. So I have some quick noodles, some ramen. I used to eat these all the time in Japan, so I'm really glad that they do them in England. And I have some tofu in here as well. I'm just going to put the whole thing in, protein in it. You're going to see how I cook in here. It's a bit dusty because I've been doing shit all day. But yeah, let's boil the kettle. Get my little pan. Now I've got my chopping board as well, which is awesome. So I'm going to cut up my tofu on my chopping board. I can literally use like a quarter of a packet of the spice because I just cannot hack it. This is when water would come really in handy. This is the first time using this. Can you tell? I think we're just gonna fry it a little bit. Cool. Water's boiled. I'm gonna swap them over just for ease. Indian black salt here. I'm gonna add a little bit of this. Literally not very much. There's honestly not much more that I love than a noodle soup. You know what else I can add? I've got some wakame I bought back from Japan. And I've got some mushrooms as well. Let's do that. Put these in here. A little bit of wakame in as well. And just rip this into little bits. It's all pretty nice. I've got this tray, which I really love. I bought this in a charity shop recently. I'm kind of obsessed. Got a spoon here and some chopsticks. I got these really cute chopsticks. Again, in Japan. They're very sweet, aren't they? Oh my god, I'm so hungry.